NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go from L.A. Jackson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45. Very nearly to midfield.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
No run here with Amari on Hampton. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an L.A. first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Going to the ground again on first. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
21.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Throw left side, complete. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's third down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. His legs giving this opening drive some extra legs, partner. Good enough there to pick up the first.
Yeah, and I think that's good, Kate, because nobody on that sideline wanted to kick a field goal right there. You reach this part of the field, you want to go finish with 6.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
5-9. Cap. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Lion. Ringo, be ready. Set.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
120. What's that?
Drive begins with a run by Irving. By a man, he's in the clear. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
180.
Shotgun snap here to go. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
180.
Throwing is gone. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
On 2nd and 10. Gone. Short pass brought in. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 35 out of that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
180.
Irving here from the gun. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
33-yard line.
First down now. Ball at the 33. Here's Hampton to open the drive. He cuts it back right. It's a foot race. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hot. 180.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. It's complete, Kyle Williams. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Come on. 120.
Irving trying to run for the 1st. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this was certainly a miss hit, low and pretty short. And this one will careen out of bounds, just in enemy territory there.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Brought in right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 1 quarter away so far. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They start with 2nd and 6. Herbert now off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set. No ball. 280. Ready.
Hampton gets the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Going with a screen to Hampton. Pushing for the red zone. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it first and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Set. Go.
Throwing now, Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Got some whistles here. Officials calling for a stoppage. Injured player, it appears. And that is their running back, Omarion Hampton. It's second and goal.
Set.
Jones. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Hey, ram. Set.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal.
Delta. Hey, go lion. Ready.
They snap it to Herbert. And he will have a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Goff to the air now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw again here, second and 10, it's gone. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard mark.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Goff looking to throw. It's third and 1. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
They're going to throw again. Goff. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. We've set it downs from the 37.
Go, come on! Like 20!
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
180!
Throwing again. It's Goff. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
7th play in the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Come on! Like 20!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Like 20!
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He spins right by him. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Rick Flair! Hot! 180!
Looking to throw. Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Bucs have the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go! Like 20! What's that?
Running right, it's Irving. Shoves one away, we've got a race. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my...
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to trap that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Like 20!
Goff on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles.
Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Goff trying to get here after the pick. That's caught. Hits the rookie from Louisville. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
16 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Hey, kill!
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They go play action with Goff. It's on target to Williams. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
180! We go, 76! 76!
Again, Goff. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. It is caught left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
We go tonight! 20! Cut!
Throwing again. Here's Goff. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. Well, they were thinking at at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Play action here with Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. Off play action. Goff. He rolls to his right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Brought in deep down the sideline. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
20, 76, tell him. 76, 76.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's the give to Irving. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
We go tonight. Like 20.
Goff on 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Pete, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
We go. Like 20.
Right back to Irving now. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
180.
From the gun, Goff. Brought in right side. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure did.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Delta,
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back-to-back carries here. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
ready.
Another carry for him. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Hey, go lion. Hold me tricks right.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Let's go. Set. Cap it. 5-9. Go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Makes the catch. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers make it a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
First down, Tampa Bay.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
On second and 10. Goff has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Goff now on third down. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Finds him on the crossing route. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. First and 10 from the 32. They're going to throw again. Goff. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it'll be second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ric Flair.
To throw again here, second and 10, it's gone. Throw left side, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
180.
Again, Goff. Myers, and he's got it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Oh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Hold on. Catch. 180.
From the red zone now. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
20.
They go play action with Goff. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and just 2 to go.
180. Now you won.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for it.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Set. Ready.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Wow, wide open here. Complete. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Really?
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kid, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack. The looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that bumper return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
5-9.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the second. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Crowd right. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, they'll run. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10, Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, Herbert trying again. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run here on first down. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Herbert with a blitz coming. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers leading by 7. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Go. Delta to Hunt.
He's back to throw. Those calls. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Going power with the big tight end. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Setting up, second and goal. They're going to pass it here. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
180. We go. 76. 76.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, then that backup better get ready. That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Shell. 2 for 66. Hard ball. Tiger.
On first down, it's Goff. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. From the gun, Goff. It's Bowers with another catch. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Looking to throw it. It's on target to Williams. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
First down, Buccaneers.
There's Goff on first and 10. Chased out to his right. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. Second and 10. They're going to throw again. Goff. Dump off, caught by his back. Irvin a first down and more. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down. Goff off the play action. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Called in left side. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Here he is to throw. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Kyle Williams, the intended receiver. And it's fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Hard ball. Like 20. Hey, lift.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he goes, one final shot. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. take that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has it at the 11. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the op talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the push. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me summer. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got good go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Trade and try it guys, let you someone for all his lies. So full of words, I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving all around, we're going up and down. We're moving all around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting, and let you down, that you cannot deny. We're growing like